Hello everyone! Let me check if my mic is working. Yes it is. Okay, just wanted to make sure. OBS crashed 4 times yesterday. Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Glad to have you back for episode 11. Last episode we learned that Kurara is adorable and Shoma is strangely broken. This time, I have no idea what's going to happen. I think we're on day 44, 45? I don't remember, but we'll see. Let's go. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there, and they weren't arguing. Let's go. Wait, does Kurara have her hands behind her back or her hands in her sleeves? Speaking of which, why does she have such long sleeves for her tiny body? That's interesting. Okay, anyway, I see J Samurai, so I'm pretty happy. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted. Oh yeah, I already read that. Good morning, Takumi. Good morning, everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well... we gotta settle our bet and make those losers do whatever we say. Can you, like, be normal for 1 second, Gaku? Yeah, sorry. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet, a promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. If only Gaku should show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, so he's basically MVP of the battle yesterday, too. And he was the MVP. It really has to come down to me? Damn right, you earned this, man. You fought, you won, now you gotta claim what's yours. Oh. Alright, I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. In order to the losing group, I wonder what he's gonna come up with. Knowing Shoma, it's like, nothing. Be normal. This is it, Shoma. What are you gonna tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I had won, I was actually never gonna hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it. Oh mighty, oh powerful Shoma, do your worst. Don't do anything horrible to them. I actually like all of them, except Yugamu like a little bit. I don't like him, I don't like Gaku. I like everyone else though. Everyone else in this game is amazing, it's just them two.
I want you all to be our friends?
The pause in the middle made me think that the dialogue was over when it really wasn't. And then it was. And then it wasn't. And then it was again. Let's go, Shoma. Let's go, Shoma. I don't like Nigo either. Stupid mouth. I don't like it. You know how weak I am. And know how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our two groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. It doesn't matter who was here first. Or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends here, now as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound alright? Yes, absolutely. That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this. I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. No one's using them, Gaku. Gaku, he's the one who fought, so he's the one that gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back, but it's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway. True. He really wasn't. Well, here you have it, guys. An order's an order. Sir Shoma! Are you crying? I don't understand you. Such a magnanimous. That word. That word right there. Attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will all be comrades in arms together, says the holy Jumanji sword, except Ima, because, like, he's Ima. Right, so, as So long as you don't mind being friends with a human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. I hate it'd be an honor to kill you someday. This is why we don't like you. What do you say, Kurara? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As an Usuzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Unless you have any objections, Gaku. Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. If one of these 100 endings is not Darumi getting what she wants, I will throw something across my room. I will. I'll do it. It better happen. Will I play it? Maybe. This is a long game. I might do only one playthrough, but there is over like 100 endings. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. I agree. You guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we still might get into a little quarrels every now and then, but that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days, at least. Yeah, we got 55 days left. Tomato Girl. Just when it seemed like everyone had been resolved, Kurara approached Shoma. The mood turned tense again. What is it? You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising, coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? Of course, I knew the moment you shrugged off my question about it, but its taste with that half-hearted, it was delicious. No one who's tasted the Usuzuki curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who was the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Marco. I saw the whole thing. God damn it, Gaku. Are you kidding me? Gaku. The one time Ima opening his mouth is worth a shit. Let's go. Drag him. Drag him. I don't like him. No way. I thought I was being careful. You knew all along. Why were you only ratting me out now? You know me. Wow, that Ima impression was so horrible. You know me. I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up, you're the one that got us into this mess, Gaku. Villain. Blackguard. That's a word? I will slay you where you stand. My Kyoshika voice is suddenly really manly. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? Can we put an accept to Gaku, like, rule at the top of the list? So how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. Never thought anything would taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I ever get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch if I feel like it. I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. And you lucky bitch. I am? I think this calls for... Shit, I contracted Atovirus. I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone, form a circle. We'll put a hand in the middle and then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once. What decade are you from, man? I freaking love Takamaru so much. What was that noise? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Fine idea, Sir Eito. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this? Some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Is the tomato blushing? Wait, what? How does your mask work, Kurara? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Oh my god, Shoma, it's okay. It's fine. We love you. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? There really isn't. Except for, like, a lot of therapy and a lot of money to go to that therapy. I don't know. Let's all promise not to give up no matter what. Or no matter how bad it looks, we'll get our killing game someday. The thing with Darumi is that she's entirely a one-note character, but I can't help but love her because of how goofy she is, bro. She's like, murder, hehe. But then she never acts on the murder. If there's one end, there's gotta be one ending where Darumi gets the murder. I gotta say. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Of course it's you. Bruh, Ima, just be normal, please. Please, we like you. Actually, I do. I like Ima. I was actually gonna be Ima for Halloween. And then, the only person selling an Ima wig was from China. And government shutdown exists. It's not fun. Because then I can't get my AliExpress Ima Sakuma wig, and it's not fun. I'm now, for Halloween, some, like, bootleg Temu-looking version of my Minecraft skin for Season 9, my lore skin. It's not bad. I just would rather be Ima, I'm not gonna lie. Kako, Ima, come on, you should get in on this too. I know it's kinda lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little... Oh, don't worry, we'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. I love how sassy he is, oh my god. We'll be going now. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister. Okay. Kako wants to join the group so bad, but she just, like, can't. I feel bad. Can we get both of them on the team, like, normally? Because I love both of them. But Ima kind of gatekeeping Kako from being, like, 10 times cooler than she already is. Can we have Ima stop gatekeeping? Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? I love you. I love how she speaks, it's so dumb. You're the one who's cringe here, Kiyoshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. The savage, this is why I like Kurara. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
Alright, here we go.
Hype. I have absolutely no idea whose hand is who. Actually, Shoma's the yellow sleeve. Yugamu's the brain. I think Tsubasa's the glove on the left. Gaku's the blue one on the bottom right. Kurara's the muffly one. Or like the frilly one. Eito's the big ol' hand. Takemaru, I don't actually know which one's Takemaru. I'm gonna guess the bottom one. Who the frick is that one? Like next to Yugamu, in between Yugamu and Tsubasa, or in between Yugamu and Takemaru. Who the hell's that? That's not me, is it? I think the blue one at the top is me.
Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight!
How many times are we going to do this?
Hello, Kurara. Eito's low-key the hype man of the group, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm all for it. I freaking love Eito right now, I'm not gonna lie. And so the whole group minus the Sakumo twins cheered at the top of our lungs and made our vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we were gonna spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we all headed back to our rooms for a while. Witness Shoma unite the teams. Special Defense Unit fight. That's a wholesome achievement to get. Day 46.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get Get ready for your 46th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, ding dong. Someone's here nice and early. Hello. Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell. Who could need to talk to me this early? Hello? Not really expecting anything. I opened the door. I got a shock when I saw who it was, though. Nozomi? Hello. Oh, frick. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure. Come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend in my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. Shouldn't we be telling everyone this at the same time? Like, I get that you like me and all, and that you want to tell me everything, because you, like, think I'm cool and stuff. But, like, shouldn't we tell everyone this at the same time? I'm just saying, it would be beneficial. Would make sense. I'm just putting that out there. According to the information Nigo shared about us, world's death was actually the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all. More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the TRC. The world's death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You'll really tell me. That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come to meet us all in the war room. War room? Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, and one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little bit about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. With a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought that she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I know if that's the way... I know that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first, I should head over to the war room. Hear what they have to say. I love Nozomi. Hi, Kako. Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? Being sad. I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love. You sure you're alright? She's not okay. Please give me Kako soon. Like day 50, maybe? Day 50? We're gonna get Kako eventually, please. Kako as a new unit? I'm so curious about what her infuser does. Kako walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. I don't want to have Kako get dragged down by Ima. But, like, also, I freaking love Ima. It's a problem. Ima's just the goat. He's just, like, pretty boy. That's the thing. And he's, like, funny. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed, all the dull-eyed simpletons with their no refinement, no social standing, and no future gathered together in one place. The future's an unwritten book. I could still make something something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We all called you here to talk about world death. You said before that it caused the war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Kiyoshika.
Huh?
Huh? Me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. Thank God. I'm not taking my clothes off. No context. That is a very interesting sentence to say. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Thank you, Nozomi. I swear to God, bro. Nozomi has finally agreed to tell us about world death. We should let her speak. Okay, fine, I'll talk to Nozomi. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the TRC, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Yes. Planet Earth. I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? Me 100 on Last Defense Academy logic. I'm pretty sure, like, the first episode, some guy was like, oh my god, this is what Earthlings used to call rain. It made me laugh so bad. I'm sorry. They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like, hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. They didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky just like the one here. Billions? That many? I'm imagining it now. Billions of Shoma Genzakis everywhere. That would be the life I would want to live in. Freaking love that guy. But then, a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life in it like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. That was a big sentence. I nearly ran out of my juice to speak in Nozomi's voice. Underground shelters, you mean? Yes, that's what the place we grew up really is. The TRC is a colossal shelter hidden deep underneath the surface. Really? Damn. Kinda peak. Yeah, we were never finding that. A shelter, the whole thing? Well, this happened a long time ago. So even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the TRC is the last of humanity. Has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And World of Death isn't. World of Death is what forced everyone down there. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own. And while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will, too. Excuse me, wow. It's not even that late, why am I yawning? When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That's a sentence. That's a power sentence. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit. Not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. So the entirety of 100 Line occurred because of global warming. Let's go, gang. Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than they could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad that they left the Earth permanently scarred. I can English. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off of someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. You have a brother, darling? They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept keeping on. Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. What? Are you okay, Darmy? Is this why you're like that? Did you get, like, abused by your brother or something and you turned into a Danganronpa fan? You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. I love Tsubasa's snarky remarks. She reminds me of Toko a bit. I like Toko. Toko's hype. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point, and shut himself into his room and to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day. I freaking love Darby. You can tell us with your twist. You can tell us about your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name.
Oh.
So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault. Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. Hard to imagine what kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. That's a good point. Once World Death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like the TRC. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was, or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the TRC. Excuse me. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex and shelter was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death.
That's insane.
This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex? The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There is just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever's in the defense room in this academy. Or so Nigo said. It can save us from world death. But what is it? What is this school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Are you making a Dragon Ball reference or a Sonic reference? Or am I just that pilled? Or maybe it's just one. You'll have to set up on a journey across the universe to collect the others, in a grand tour, if you will. She's making anime references I don't understand. What do you think you can do to ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back with the program? Grandma's all about the permadeath these days. Once you're done, you're gone. I freaking love these two together. Oh my god, Doremi and Kiyoshika, that's a comedy duo. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. She kinda right about that, though. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have the clearance to actually tell us what was in the defense room. Said it had to remain a secret so the Academy wouldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is gonna happen on the 100th day here. Something is gonna activate, or awaken, or something. I don't know, I just work here. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity to from world death. And we'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. And we have to. All we have to do is make it to day 100. We're almost halfway there, that's good. Nozomi said it's our last hope, but the last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess up, mankind's done for. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening. Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get very many details on. By judging But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse. The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as they are manifestations of the planet's will? So what the hell are the commanders, God? Earth God? Then the Earth itself is the final boss here. How are we supposed to deal with that? He's got a point, actually. Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Sorry. Starting to get nervous again. Now do you see why it's important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it. A comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why you must strive for nothing less than total victory. Then why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't even contribute to the comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging cow... Chowderhead? Chowderhead? Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you wanna I'm not reading that. Wait, someone got sneakers? But at least there's yo. I want to see you naked, but keep the J's on, because it's kind of drippy. Why is this sudden fixation of me getting... That's a good point, actually. If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. That's good. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. No wonder Nozomi and the others have had such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear any of this. We've just been fighting on our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing. But saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple of million yen here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it would be this bad. I might have better been off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me. But since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. What is nematode? I've never heard that word before. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome everything, even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. You know what I think? I think I should turn on the light in here because it's really dark. Give me a second, guys. It's super dark in here. There we go. Okay. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we're forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Except Darumi, she's tweaking. Okay, some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. She did say there was a lot of things she doesn't get. I guess world death isn't one of them. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. No more than ever I have to wonder, if this is a mission so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything but the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having. The ones about us being experimented on in that place, Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. Shoma, be nicer to yourself. What you think, Ima? Kako? Does the salt make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah, humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiki, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or the planet for that matter.
Woo!
We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. I'm with Gaku for once, I know. Shocker. I am V Proco, you get a shout out. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. I love how he talks. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along with him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? It's not even Kako, it's just Ima. It's just Ima, and yet he's still one of the most likable people in this whole place. They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. No one let him anywhere near anybody. Not to mention, he literally openly said, oh yeah, I walked around naked once. Kiyoshika saw everything. But, dude, don't let Yugamu any... They have no notion of social responsibility, but fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kiyoshika. Trying to force them, will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can actually do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Especially you. She'll probably short-circuit if she has to listen to any more. Yeah, true. Everyone else seems to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. Can we talk to, Nozomi? 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 Please, keep fighting for the sake of everyone back in the complex and for Kara. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? Talk to Nozomi! She wanted to talk to you, dude! Hi! Good morning, Takumi. Are you on your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all about that stuff yesterday. I'm sorry it took us so long. I just wish we knew more about world death. Nico never told us too much detail about it. We know it caused a lot of natural disasters, but the Undying Flames... Could the Undying Flames be a side effect of it too? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source. But that's just a speculation on my part. It would make kinda sense if that was it, though. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'll see you later. I love her. Like, even if I like other characters in this game more, I'm gonna stand Nozomi the whole way through because I want them to get together. I want Takumi to get together with Nozomi. Why does Ima look mad? And why is that the first thing I noticed? The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen it in a while. Main campus and second campus fighters and non-fighters, they were all here. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a... Okay, alright. Hold the phone. What kind of school did you get? A school from the early 1800s. I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities would make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Kara, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. That's how it is. That's how it is. We've learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time in a group as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. Okay, yeah, you're mad. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make. Mr. Atsuki, I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry we're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again, so I couldn't help myself. Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurara skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of your life. Courtesy to the Otsutsuki family recipe, I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. Screw it. I would do it. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. Oh my god. I love how mean she is. Which is not a sentence I would say to anyone in real life. It is just in the context of this game. I love how mean you are. I love the insult goblins because they're usually funny. What is it you like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I have adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass, because this is gonna send you into orbit. I bet it's not that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Kurara made it.
This is amazing!
What happened to your face?
Oh.
Are you okay? What happened to you? Slow down, I can't keep with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. That's really all that. Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you think is in a lethal dose? What are you talking about? Back off, this is mine, thieves. All of you, you won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Otsutsuki curry. Very well, you all may partake in the family's gift of the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there. The only time I will let her tell me what to do. Is it gonna be like this every morning from now on? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might actually help their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yeah, actually, I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. The lively mood lasted all throughout breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed, and I headed back to my room. Talk to Nozomi! When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else is already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shoma, I'd been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? Is it the structure of the mechanical parts, like... I think it runs on hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazard. Okay. Okay. Off to an interesting start. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? What are you smirking about, Jordan? Jordan Samurai. Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow to never allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she beats you in fair battle? What does that mean? But in the midst of all the merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. Guessing it's these two? Yeah. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima. Started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Nozomi? Eito. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Well, I do now. What's up? What's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before, you know, my theory about how we all got here. Huh? Did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in the light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. If we're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move into the TRC, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds, like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface and one is underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone else about their lives in the TRC, trying to build up more of a complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all come from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe there? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kara? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeliness to each other is a coincidence. Or that they are the same person and something's gone wrong with their memory. Those are our options now. There's no way that this is a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? I love her. Oh my god, she's so cute. Huh? Nothing at all. That's right, we were just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Yeah. Anyway, is this all complete... All this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in, guys. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and Takumi trying to not be suspicious. Eito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Did it work? Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went to my room to let my stomach settle. Hello, MB Proco, again. Now that I think about it, Eito's probably right. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think the residential complex is a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Kara? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit one of those examples, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started to get comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Free time. Alright. Ima. Hello? Mr. Sumino, perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put up some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Ima left, flashing me in the same carefree smile he always has. What the heck was that about? What's going on with those two? I want Kako to join us so bad. Ima, stop gatekeeping. Hi. The cafeteria was full, like it had been the past few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. Aren't those twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. He just wants to leave. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that was just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and her sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful nobody could have heard me. You're not making it better for yourself. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. I say we leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think it's better if we ask him about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Sakumo twins, we continued our breakfast without any further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling that things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. Huh? I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing bad had happened, but I sensed something. Wait, is my imagination, or was there something inside my door? Who is it? Leave room. Nozomi? Or is it the ghost freak thing? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. But when I got outside, it's the ghost. No, it's raining. There was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, CG. We like those. It's raining. Not really coming down hard. And it's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the roof all around me, producing a relentless, rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
Turned around to go back inside. I found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock. Weird. Looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain. Or is this some, like, Majora's Mask bullcrap and the moon is coming for you?
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
Guess it must be the moon, the one Karo wanted to see so bad.
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
What the frickin' Death Star? What the hell?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's weird. It's the rectangle. I think it's the rectangle gang. Ah! Okay, there's a battle happening. There's a battle happening, and I know you want to know why? Because every time he shows up, there's a fight.
You again? When did you?
It's trying to tell me something, just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hiroko going missing, you were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound that the sky was like the sky ripping apart, and a blinding flash of light. It got struck by lightning. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle, and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. Day 50. Okay. Last day of the episode. There's gonna be a battle or something.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine!
If there is a battle, I'm gonna end the video right before it, because I've already been going for a while.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! That's right, folks, you're halfway there! Like a lizard on a chair.
Halfway there like a lizard on a chair. Let's go.
You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now! In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person. So come find me in the cafeteria.
Well, I know we ain't getting it in person. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got here. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made the undying flames appear again last night. That's right, he attacked me. That was the weird technique he used. It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second, and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? Never seen lightning before? Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. Happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard that thunder, and that's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. I've heard very opposite things about lightning, that it doesn't hurt. Not that much anyway. Honestly, it's such a dangerous natural phenomenon to deal with that it's hard to believe humanity survived out here as long as it did. Wait, natural phenomena? So all that was just natural. It wasn't an attack, but then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. We are pale. That's like everyone's skin tone except for Tsubasa. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. He's so nice, bro. I hate it. I hate how nice he is to me. It makes me feel bad about how nice I am to other people. That makes me sound like I'm a dick. It makes me feel like I could be nicer. There we go. With a reluctant smile, Eito went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? Once I thought back to the events last night, I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of light and a loud bang, then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. I like Kako. I like Ima. They're like low-key kinda cool. And hot. Ima's hot. Kako's just like, I feel bad for her. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that. It's got a ton of space. There are cages there, though. I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. Maybe make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No, everything's lies. Everything is lies. There's not much we can do about it. Tsubasa isn't here anymore. What did you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it pretty special. Doubtless, it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy. So perhaps a new set of torture instruments, collars of bombs, and these two. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I'd bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed it now. I raised my voice to make myself above the, tumulate. That's a word? What word is that? What does that mean?
Yeah!
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... The fact that I called it. I just want to point that out. Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. The alarm. The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. Is there? I don't even remember the last battle was. Oh, it was last episode. No fair to bring in another one of us on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room. Right, let's do it. Shoma, my king. Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about that last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. not now. War room, war room, war room, war room, war room. Okay, that's where we're gonna end it off for today, because I've been already going for a while, and I don't wanna make it worse. Let me see, where's my mouse? Just wanna make sure that we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Save. We went 5 days, it's not bad. Save twice, but not 3 times. You saving 3 times, it's kinda cringe. Anyway, I'll see you all in the outro. Okay, thank you guys for watching this episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next episode will be another episode where we start off with a battle. Haven't had one of those in a while. Other than that, I don't actually have much else to say, to be perfectly honest with you. We finished the Shoma arc. We know Kurara's adorable. Nozomi, I feel like we're getting a Nozomi lore drop and a Kako unit drop soon. At least I hope so. I want to have Kako, I want to have Ima, I want that. Other than that, I don't actually have much else to say. Actually, that's not true. We have the Season 9 trailer that just released today, at the time of recording this, which is Sunday, October 19th. I recommend that you watch that. I feel like you'd like it. Hi, Ivy, you get a shout-out. Other than that, I don't actually have much else to say, other than I will see you guys the next time I record 100 Line. I don't know when you're getting this video, but probably the week of between the 19th and the 25th. I don't have much else to say, to be honest with you. I'm just yapping now. So I'll just talk to you guys later. Bye. Someone please let Kako and Ima join the team. Please. Please.